Yo, what's going on, guys? And welcome to another exciting episode of John's Rant. This is rant number 12, and we're calling this one more match. Now, before we get into the rant, I'm going to throw out my usual disclaimer that if you're not 18 years of age, this rant could not be for you because it will contain some harsh language. So if you are 18 years of age, this rant is for you, but if you're not, please get your parents' consent before listening on. Now, I can't do the rant without my partner in crime all the way from Cali, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Caesar. What's going on, man?
Feeling great.
Oh my God. Doing that John Cena shit, man. I swear to God.
Feeling lucky.
It's time to go to work. Oh shit. Anyway, y'all, the reason why we having so much fun over here with this rant, dude, is because we're talking one more match. Now, one more match came out on Tuesday, February the 3rd, 2015. Now, me and Caesar, oh my God, man, we've been waiting for one more match for how long, Caesar? For what? A couple of months?
Yeah.
A couple of months, man, and Lord behold, February the 3rd, we finally got one more match. And honestly, oh my God, I feel like I waited for nothing, man. I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like one more match was a letdown. I mean, dude, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. 9 matches, man. 9 matches. And it was over. Just as the 2K showcase begun for one more match, it was over. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Caesar, what do you got to say about one more match, man? But before I get into everything, I mean, what do you got to say?
They said like it was gonna be a good rivalry, like it was, but like long time ago when Randy and Christian had this feud, like it was short, but like in the game they made it like more short, you know, and like I was like, it needed more cutscenes because you had to reach some stuff that like should have shown video, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the one more match, the cutscenes was there. Like, dude, this one here had more cutscenes than the hustle, loyalty, and disrespect between CM Punk and Cena. This one even had more cutscenes than I want to say the Bitter Friends, Bitter Rivalry. Let me know if that's not the correct name for that rivalry between HBK and Triple H. Let me know in the comments, and I do apologize ahead of time. But this one had a lot of cutscenes to me. It had a lot of cutscenes, especially during some of the matches between Randy and Christian. And honestly, I mean, I enjoyed the one more match, but I just kind of felt like it could have been more. You get what I'm saying? It could have been, 2K could have offered a lot more to it than just that. The first thing I want to talk about basically concerning the one more match and the stuff that you get with it is that now it seems that we have 2 Alberto Del Rios from 2011 inside of the game, making it a total of 3 Del Rios total. Now, I don't understand why in the hell we got 2 Alberto Del Rios from 2011. Caesar, can you probably explain this one? I mean, I don't get it. I really don't understand why we have 2 Alberto Del Rios from 2011.
I have nothing.
I mean, I'm still looking at the screen like, bruh. 2 Del Rios from 2011, and then we got the current one right before he got fired from the WWE. So now you have 3 Alberto Del Rios in the game. Like, Honestly, 2K. Let me talk to you, player. 2K. With Alberto Del Rio, you could have just used the same Alberto Del Rio that's in the game right now, the modern day one, and just had alternate attires. I mean, come on, that's plain and simple. Speaking of Alberto Del Rio, now that we have three of them, is the same thing with Sheamus as well. We have two Sheamuses in the game, and the same thing could have happened with Sheamus. They just could have added him with two extra attires. I don't understand it. Mark Henry. Let's talk about Mark Henry. Mark Henry 2011. Now, Mark Henry 2011 looks just like the Mark Henry from 2K14 with some really big differences, in my opinion. The whole character model for Mark Henry is there, dude. Like, the character model is not the same as it was in 2K14, and you can actually spot the difference with the naked eye. But here's my problem with Mark Henry 2011 and 2K15. They gave the man the same intro as the updated version of Mark Henry with the bald head in 2K15. In my eyes, 2K got lazy here. I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Caesar?
They could have gave him the same entrance from 14, but they used the same entrance from the current one.
Honestly, I don't know why they did that. I mean, I really don't. I mean, yeah, I know this whole DLC to me felt rushed. And I think they rushed it because how so many fans were pissed off on the Twitter, sending these people tweets that they would never buy DLC again from 2K. And we're going to get into that a little bit too as the rant rolls on. But Mark Henry 2011, the character model was on point. I like the character model for Mark Henry 2011. I like the whole move set that they chose for him as well. But I'm not feeling that damn entrance at all. I'm not. Alright. Number 4. My number 4 pinpoint. I'm not sure why they added another Randy Orton to the game. Again, they could have went with alternate attires for the one that's already in game, which I said that about Alberto Del Rio and Sheamus. And here's another bullet point that came with the Randy Orton for 2011. You get a brand new version of the RKO. Now, if you ask me, that should have came out with the moves pack, the new version of the RKO, where you RKO and then you can turn around and get the pin. That's a pretty sweet RKO, and they should have included that with the moves pack. Also, I'm digging Randy's championship intro. It's on point, and I like it. Caesar, what are your thoughts on the Randy Orton from 2011, man?
That's the same Randy, the current one, and they could have just gave him an alternate attire. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm feeling Randy Orton. Like, seriously, I'm a Randy Orton fan, but I don't understand the point. It's like you gave us two of the same exact Ortons. Now, if you look at the Randy Orton from the DLC More and More match, you can spot some differences, and the spot of the differences I saw was the facial hair. Like, his beard is in more than with the one we already got in game. That's the only differences that I see with this Randy Orton, as far as the one that's already in game that we started out with, is that his facial hair is more in, and you can see it more. But again, like I said, it could just been another alternate attire they could have added to the current Randy Orton that was already in game, and a new RKO could have been added to the moves pack as well. Alright, number 5. I'm glad to finally see Christian updated with all of his attires. And when I mean all, I'm meaning 7 attires total. Thank you 2K for getting something right here. So probably this whole rant, that's the only thank you that I'm gonna give 2K is for Christian. Christian's model looks ass lot better than it did on 2K14. It looks way fucking better. Caesar, what do you think of Christian being in 2K15 versus what he what he looked like in 2K14.
Yeah, his model, like it looks much better from last year's game.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And see, matter of fact, Caesar, me and you was talking about this too a couple days ago. And see, you guys, see, Caesar, I don't know. Caesar's one of those guys that he's nitpicky. The littlest thing that pissed Caesar off, he gonna let you know about it. And the one thing that Caesar kept saying when we found out that the one more match was coming out on February the 3rd, the number one thing Caesar kept saying, if he doesn't come with the damn shirt, I'm done. That's exactly what he said. If he does not come with the shirt, I am done. And Lord behold, when me and Caesar started playing this thing, we actually played this thing kind of together. We went through it just to see what we was getting. And as soon as Christian came out with the first match with that shirt, he said, "Thank God." So Caesar, so how do you feel now that you finally got Christian updated with the shirt, man? How do you feel?
I know 2K was in charge of last year's game. That was THQ, but they almost had it finished. But THQ should have been the first ones to give Christian a shirt, but they didn't.
Yeah. I don't know why THQ didn't give him like the shirt with his with his entrance and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's good to see that 2K actually picked up their slack and they did it. Alright, now let's get to number 6. Nice to see Edge back in this year's game. His character model looks a hell of a lot better than it did in 2K14. But it's a downside about Edge in this game. Edge only comes with one attire. Now in 2K14 he came with several attires in 2K14, but in 15 they didn't go that route. They just brought Edge back with his traditional attire, which that was a kind of bummer to me, but hey, I mean, it's nothing I really can say or do about that. Caesar, how do you feel about Edge being in this year's game compared to 2K14?
I think that his model improved, but I'm talking about last gen, not next.
So you liked his character model better in 14 than 15?
Like, I like his model on 15, but for our console last gen.
Well, yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk about that too, because I've been seeing a lot of fans with a lot of backlash on Twitter about Edge's character model in next gen. Now, mind you guys, I will be getting the PS4 here shortly. Caesar will be getting one too. So I want to just put this out there because I don't know what's going on. Why did the Edge character look bad in next gen? When I'm talking about next gen, I'm talking about Xbox One, PS4. His character model, I had a chance. Shouts out to Smack Talks. I follow him. If you guys aren't subscribed to Smack Talks, go subscribe. And now this guy's awesome. But when I first saw the character model for Edge in 2K15 next gen, I don't know what to call that. I don't know if they, like I said, 2K15 didn't get everyone to do the facial scan. They really didn't. I think Christian did do the facial scan because Christian's character model is on fucking point. But Edge's character model is just not there. Like, in the face, it doesn't look like Edge on next gen compared to what you would get on PS3 and Xbox 360. But I'm not liking the character model of Edge in next gen. Now, I will be getting next gen. I will be getting W2K15, and there's a possibility I will be buying the DLC as well. But I'm not gonna be happy with the Edge character model in next gen. All right, no, we're gonna skip around this one because that's gonna bring me to my final thought. But this is number 7. All right, the DLC took a while to download. When I mean it took a while to download the DLC. But it was easy to finish in like 45 minutes. So after you downloaded the one more match and then installed, and you started playing the one more match, it took me probably close to 45 minutes to maybe an hour to beat. That's sad. And I mean, I wasn't trying to rush through it. I don't try to rush to beat games. That's just not me. But when I looked up and I finally realized that I was done with the game, how I knew I was done, I had got this crazy cutscene showing Randy and Christian, all their little, spats they had, but with the World Heavyweight Championship. That's how I knew I was done. I was like, are you kidding me? I just not downloaded this thing not too long ago, and I'm here an hour later, I'm done? Come on, man. So, basically, what I'm trying to say, you guys, that I'm not trying to tell y'all not to buy this DLC, but for $9.99, I think 2K could have done a lot better here with this DLC for one more match. Caesar, what you think, man?
I think the one more match should have been $5.99.
Yeah, I mean $9.99. That's basically a 1 month subscription to the WWE Network, which is, by the way, free for new subscribers for the month of February, and that also includes the Fastlane pay-per-view. Cheap pop. But yeah, I agree totally with you too, Caesar. I think that the one more match should have been for $5.99, not $9.99. Honestly. Okay, my final point. My final point about this DLC is that you cannot use, and I'm going to repeat this because I know someone's going to leave me a comment and probably tweet me on Twitter. If you're not following me or C-Punk Caesar on Twitter, that's Caesar's Twitter, you should do so. But my final point about this DLC is that you cannot use superstar threads with these characters. Meaning you cannot create alternate attires for these guys. Now, this is on last gen I'm talking about. This is on Xbox 360 and PS3. Now, on PS4 and Xbox One, I'm not quite sure what you can do with these guys. I don't know because I don't own a PS4 just yet. So if any of you out here watching the video right now, should I say listening to the video, let me know in the comments, can you in fact change the attire for the DLCs from one more match? Let me know, because I don't know. I'm just going on what I have right now, and I have PS3, and I know for a fact I cannot even change their superstar threads. They don't even show up on the list of superstars you can change, and that's really a bummer. Like in my 14, I have a old school attire for Mark Henry, the one from 2011 that's in 2K15 now. I have an old retro shinglet I made for him, and I really wanted to recreate that shinglet in 2K15. It's a bummer that I can't do so. And also I feel like 2K kind of rushed this DLC just to shut everyone up. So Caesar, I mean, what do you think about that, man? You cannot create any more tires for these guys in the DLC, man.
And that's the thing, like, the little things bug me,
Yeah, that burned the hell out of me, because when you first told me that, dude, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's bad enough. Young Randy Orton, we couldn't change the tire for him either. I mean, it's just little things that make you say, what the fuck? Like, this DLC was worthless. I'm not saying like it is a bummer, because the DLC is good, you guys. I mean, the one more match is fun playing. And honestly, if you want to get the best out of it, I know a lot of you guys probably don't want to attempt this, but set it to legend. Then you can get the best play ever out of one more match. I'm telling you. Play it on legend. What else I want to add before we close this rant? Oh, everyone that's sending me and Caesar invites. Now, I told you guys a long time ago in previous videos before, you send us invites to 2K15, we will gladly play you. What's happening now when I receive, or when Caesar receives the invites? We accept the invite. It's not like we being dicks and we're not accepting them. We are accepting them. But what is end up happening, you guys, is that 2K is now looking at that if you don't have the same DLC as the opponent you trying to face, they're not going to let a match happen. So, I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy any of the DLC for the PS3 or the PS4 once me and Caesar transition over. I'm not telling you guys to run out to buy DLC just to play matches against us, because that wouldn't be fair. Honestly, it wouldn't. But that's what's going on right now on the PS3. So if you guys have been sending us match invitations and stuff like that, I'm sorry that we cannot play against you guys because it's 2K. It's not me and Caesar, it's 2K. And they're saying that the DLCs, someone doesn't have the same DLCs as we do. So that's what's going on as far as us not being able to play with you guys, my subscribers, and I do apologize. But I'm not telling you to go out and buy the DLC just to play online with me and Caesar. I'm not saying that. Caesar, anything you want to add to this one more match rant before we wrap it up?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Well, you guys, this has been John's Rant episode number 12, one more match. And yes, I will be covering the final two showcases, which is Hall of Pain and Path of the Warrior. Now, I can tell you this much. Hall of Pain will be coming sometime this month of February. And I want to say it's the end, from what I'm hearing from 2K, it should be by the end of February when we get the Hall of Pain showcase. So honestly, we will be back to cover that as well. We will be doing another rant on that, so stay tuned. We also will be doing a rant on the Path of the Warrior. Now, as far as the NXT Arrival DLC go, yeah, we will be getting that, but as far as that, we'll probably talk about it here and there. We're not just gonna make a special rant just for that. But like I said, we will be covering the Hall of Pain DLC showcase, and we will be covering the Path of the Warrior. Honestly, those are the two showcases I think I'm looking forward to after 2K let me down on the one more match yesterday. So hopefully they do not let me down on the Hall of Pain and the Path of the Warrior. Caesar, are you looking for, I mean, out of those two showcases, man, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Path of the Warrior now?
Yeah, I think so too, dude. I think Path of the Warrior is going to be the one for, I think everyone's going to be dying to play. The Path of the Warrior, you guys, is going to, it's an ass of shit coming from that DLC. I mean, an ass of shit. So, like I said, this is rant number 12, one more match. Comments below, let me know what you thought of the one more match. If you purchased it, if you're not gonna purchase it, I'm not saying don't purchase the one more match. I'm just saying it's not there for no $10. That's all I'm saying. It's not worth $10. But of course the price is not gonna change. So anyway, let me know what you think of the one more match and the DLC that came with it. Because please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Follow me and Caesar on Twitter. You can follow Caesar at CPunkCaesar. You can follow me at TrueJohnB. Send us those game requests on PSN. But remember, if we do not accept them, it's not because of us, because you guys don't have the same DLC as me and Caesar have. Also, like I said before, the PS4 is coming to the Best of Both Worlds, so stay tuned. Caesar will be copping the PS4 soon. So we got a lot of things to cover, you guys. And we're going to try to cover it all here on the Best of Both Worlds. But anyway, don't want to ramble on too much. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs it up if you did. Thumbs it down if you didn't. If you haven't hit that little red subscribe button, do so. We at 349 plus subscribers, so I know we can get to 400. I know we can do it. So I'm John. He's Caesar. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.